hoping for better ones than what we saw earlier today.
I'm praying to sweet baby Jesus, man. We got to get something here today. And, you know, this match could be a little bit better. At the very least, we get to enjoy SKT, do what they do best, and just kick some ass. They have a sick lineup tonight. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. At the very least, INnoVation versus Sand to kick things off. That should be a lot of fun. We get to see INnoVation, see if he can get that rank 1 spot with 8 wins and 1 loss.
Yep. And here is StarTale, really like this round looking a shadow of their former selves. Last round they made it to the playoffs. They didn't show up. And ever since then, man, they have not been showing up. They've been here, but I don't know if they're really here.
Yeah, well, they're missing their ace player, Life, which has kind of been a bit of a big problem for them, I got to say. We haven't really found their ace player to replace him yet. We did see Sand handshaking INnoVation. We get ready for game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this match today, there are a few really important moments that StarTale's going to have to win. Like, maybe Hack can win, maybe.
Maybe. I think that might be one of their better chances. Unless they can, obviously, cause an upset. You know, Sand could very well cause an upset against INnoVation. I don't completely, I wouldn't say it's impossible. No chance. Same with Alive versus Dark, man. Alive could find his way in, and Dark could either screw up, you know, maybe miss that cheese timing. Maybe Alive just playing a great game. We did see him play the other week, and
he beat Lucero, right?
Yeah, I believe it was Lucero, and he played pretty damn impressive. Yeah, it was Lucero. But then he lost the ace match against the same player that same day. But you know what? He can do it. Yeah. Curious versus Sorry. Curious has a chance as well. We haven't seen much of Sorry at all, ever. So, and Curious, he can play a very solid ZVT.
Well, really curious to see how this first match is going to go. I feel like it's really going to set the pace. There's going to be on Deadwing, so spawning locations are going to be really important. Sejong is where Hack comes out again, expecting to hit another Pross, and he gets it. So that's the matchup that I'm looking forward to the most tonight. Hopefully we get there, because Hack showed some great late game TVZ, some good ghost play, some solid like snipe, EMP, Wings of Liberty style late game TVP on this map before. And Classic, you know, he's definitely not where he used to be, but he's making he's finally back to form. So I think that's going to be a good matchup. For SKT, a win today would at least put them ahead of Jin Air Green Wings in 3rd place. But even a 3-0 isn't going to catch them up with Samsung. Samsung up there with a pretty tight in carry on +7.
Yeah, they're pretty safe. CJ and Samsung looking very safe this round, and you know it will kind of help SKT solidify their place in the top 4. Put Jin Air in a bit of a dangerous place. But we'll see what happens. Look at this. Biel and Hero for CJ leading the way with 8 wins now.
Yep. CJ looking so strong, man. It only makes sense that the top player tie here is between 2 of theirs. INnoVation with a win, though, will reclaim that. And we'll tie with them, of course, still having the purest record of them all.
Yeah, no one else from SKT up there, though, in that top 10.
And not a single player from Yoe, StarTale-yoe, in the list. So definitely going to be important for them to take a win today. I feel like StarTale fans are just waiting for them to come back to where they're supposed to be. They have a lot of great Yoe players on their team to work with. They haven't really found success this round, though. They've had a really tough time. Last round, they looked a lot stronger.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, I mean, they did have Life last round, which is probably the biggest thing of all. He definitely got a lot of wins for them. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. They got to find something here.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be.
I don't know who it can be. I don't know. I'm looking at the lineup, and I wonder, like, which of their players could actually lift to that point.
I don't know. Curious, I feel like I'm pretty confident in him, right? I feel like Curious absolutely has a chance. San, if he has a cool cheese build, if he does something tricky, or if INnoVation just plays like a robot like he normally does in this matchup and gets confused and there's like a glitch in the program, like if INnoVation crashes,
I don't know. Like, we have seen San be very aggressive on this map as well. One that comes to mind is San versus Cure, where San tried to go Blinkstalker all in, cross map, Deadwing. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Because Cure went for CC first, 3 racks, had way too much bio, completely crushed it. It was a very textbook kind of game, but it showed exactly what you shouldn't be doing as Protoss against that kind of build order. No doubt he's learned from that, and we should see a different game today.
Well, here's StarTale-yoe's first player, San. 3-3, 1-1 versus Terran. Very average results we've seen from this guy so far in Pro League. Some of his wins have been pretty impressive. But he just has not been the powerhouse a lot of people were expecting him to be after his great results over in Europe. Since coming back, he just has not been their top player like Curious or Life really has been pulling the weight. You know, Life, of course, left the team.
Yeah, defeated SOS in his last Pro League game. It's not too bad. Statistically, PVT is his worst matchup there, so kind of scary going up against someone like INnoVation.
Who's 5-0 versus Protoss in Pro League?
Yeah, that was one of the big points when I looked at the stats earlier today. It's like 5-0 versus Protoss. That's almost all his wins, man. It's like 2 other wins that were not against Protoss. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He lost his first Pro League game against Bial the last time he played in Pro League.
And, I mean, this guy is just, I feel like he's on track to just take that 8th win. Son really needs to be the one who changes this game. If he wants to play straight up, I think that's a mistake. It's time for game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. StarTale-yoe versus SKT. The map is Deadwing. Bottom left in the pink for StarTale-yoe, it's San, representing Yoe Flash Wolves. Cross spawns.
Yeah, cross spawns in the top right. It is INnoVation, one of the best Terrans we have in Korea and the world.
And a very proud GSL champion. You know, a lot of GSL champions have so many pins they don't always bring him, but INnoVation he pretty consistently does. He's pretty proud of that championship.
Yeah, it was a good win.
It really was. Well, cross spawns here. Does favor San slightly.
If he wants to go to that late game, yeah, no doubt about that. It gives him more time against any sort of attack coming from INnoVation, even drops.
Yeah.
But let's see how San plays it, because San is he's very aggressive. He loves his 2-base timings. We saw it last time. He played PVT on this map against Cure. But I don't think he should do it this time.
Another interesting stat we just had pop up on screen is that on this map versus Protoss, INnoVation has taken 3 wins. So not only is he 5-0 versus Protoss, but 3 of those games were on this map versus Protoss. So that's just something else to consider. So we've definitely seen him tackle all aspects of this map, cross or vertical, quite well. So 81 points plus 40 points is 121 points.
Wow, this guy.
I don't know what he was talking about, but
brought his calculator today, man.
His math was straight up correct, man. I don't know what else to say. I have no idea.
Well, let's go with that.
Well, we have a very fast double gas here for INnoVation.
For both players, actually. So, no doubt, maybe San going to be looking for some aggression.
This has to be, like what? What is this build? This is like a it's like a Cloak Banshee build or something? Like what build exists that's like double gas this fast? I don't think I've ever seen this in HOTS.
It could be. Could very well be. What else could it be? Maybe
Is it 2 and 2 or is it 3 and 2? Okay, 3 and 2. So 5 mining SCVs.
Okay.
It could be Proxy Factory.
Could be Proxy Factory.
Or it could be Proxy Starport even, I mean.
Well, he's scouting pretty fully with this SCV. Maybe he's going to... Well, we are going to see the factory at home. Okay, so instead, just going to be kind of more normal. Just going to get it out nice and quick, as well as a Reaper.
And a Reactor, so we're going to see some Reactor Hellions.
Yeah.
Checks the main base, he knows exactly where San is. Now let's see where he sends his SCV now.
Well, it could just be Reactor Marines, fast starport, mine drop with bio, into that kind of standard sort of game we normally see on a smaller map, more drop-oriented map, like Catalina or King Sejong Station, for instance. Cross spawns, this is going to be interesting. It could be Hellions, though, and that would make things pretty cool as well.
Yeah. There's a few different ways you can do this. I mean, this is a lot of gas very quickly.
Okay.
Starport is going up at home, so it's definitely not like a proxy. It's definitely just one of those drops you're talking about. And a Stargate.
Stargate at home.
Well, that's going to make defending Widow Mines, for example, a little bit tougher. But we don't see any of that just yet. Well, let's see exactly how INnoVation wants to execute this, because until we see that, we can't say much else.
Well, that is 2 Hellions so far. None else kind of... okay, 2 mines. Okay, double mine drop.
Yeah.
2 Hellions, double mine drop.
He was supply blocked for just a second there, but the Hellions are going to come across the map now and try to find something here. There comes that Reaper. Wants to see where the mothership core is, and he finds it right at the front. No scout whatsoever for San, by the way, so he has no idea. I mean, this is the first glimpse he's going to have of anything as these Hellions.
Well, he's not bringing his Reaper with him, which might be a little bit of a mistake. There we go now. He's going to go to the natural, actually, with the... And it's 2 Stalkers out already. I don't think these Hellions are going to find anything. Oh, as I say
the probes a little bit. 2 go down. Just 2.
2 go down. And I mean, like, sure, all the probes had to be pulled as well to surround, so that's also a little bit of economic damage, but I don't know if that's really worth 2 Hellions.
Some of the probes are damaged as well, so the Widowmine splash, you know,
could do something.
Could be.
Yeah. The Stalkers are at the front now, and he sees that with the Reaper. He's going to get out alive, but he knows exactly where they are, so he can drop that main base.
I'm kind of liking where San's at right now, to be honest. Let's see if he... Well, he's not going to have his detection at home, which is a bit unfortunate.
It's going to be a problem. And only 3 Marines for INnoVation in his main base. Oh, but he's distracting the Oracle for quite some time. Going to give him more time to set up defenses.
No detection whatsoever.
This could do a lot of damage.
This, I think, will do a lot of damage.
No boost, though, for the Medivac.
Okay, drops in here. Yeah, no boost. Actually decides to chase with the second one out of range here. Going to go into the natural. So he sees there's no detection whatsoever.
Oh, the natural. It's going to be pulled
pulls.
as well.
But this is going to be a lot of lost mining time, and the detection has to come all the way home. 1 kill and 1 kill. So great defense here by San. Actually, insanely good. Whoa. Oh. I don't know if he realized, actually. Better come back for a second pass. Okay, I think he knows.
Yeah, he must do. Yeah, he will. You know, just making sure he gets that Widowmine before it resets.
God, this has been a stellar game out of San so far, just shutting him down at every turn.
He's on point. We are actually seeing some warp into the middle of the map as well. 3 Stalkers. He put a pile in the wrong place. He thinks it's vertical spawns, but it's cross spawns.
Yep. He didn't scout anything, mind you, so this is his first knowledge of that.
Well, this is going to be kind of scary for INnoVation, but he does have a bunker already and 2 Marines behind it.
And 2 more Widowmines, and there's still no detection here. That robotics is not done. This one does not get spotted.
Oh.
4 kills. And in the main base, let's see what he gets here.
Ooh, well, I think he's a bit distracted with the assault on the natural here. This could do a lot of work. Oh,
good pull there.
1.
But he still doesn't have any answer for this until the Observer is ready. Trying to burst down that bunker, but I think there's too many SCVs here.
Yeah, there's too many. And once again, we are seeing San be very aggressive. INnoVation so confident in this, he pulls the SCVs back to work, but I don't know if that's the right idea.
The Observer is still so far away from being completed. He's going to get another shot. Okay, good pull. Great pull, in fact. And over here, oh my god. He is a systematic robot at these defenses.
Yeah, still, that is a lot of economic damage, just even pulling these probes like this. So much. And San gives up the assault. Going to lose these pylons. And he is considerably behind, I'd have to say, in all aspects of his tech and upgrades.
Yeah. God, this is like... just when I watch San's defense, like, it's still terrible he has to pull his probes, but he has just not made any mistakes, really. Like, this is just how I wish I could play. It's inspiring. Well, I mean, INnoVation had a late base. He is...
Oh my God. Well,
what did I just... San, what did I just say?
16?
16.
That's the entire mineral line.
That's almost game-ending, because now he's down in Harvesters significantly versus a Terran who's on 2 base with double mules. Stim on the way as well.
Well, yeah, he is infinitely behind at this point. I mean, you lose a mineral line like that, I mean, that's exactly what the Terran wants, and it puts him in such a comfortable place in this mid-game where they could actually just push the front door with Bio and Stim, and what are you going to have? After that kind of damage, you're going to have, like, 1 Colossus.
You know, like, Widowmines are units that are just... They're just simply put, if you are not 110% ready for them, they're going to find something. They're going to get something done. And INnoVation just doesn't cost him much to keep doing this. He's going to come in here again.
No, it's completely cost efficient. Even if it doesn't do much, even if it hits like 1 or 2 probes, everything is getting pulled every single time.
Yeah, look at that.
That is, in itself, an incredible amount of damage.
He's actually just going to swing the hammer now, too. I mean, he's got a huge push. The Nexus Cannon got used here as well. A bit of an overreaction for San. And now...
He's got a second one, which is one thing, but... He's got 2 sentries with, about 2 to 3 force fields in each.
He's just denying a third base, and as soon as the Nexus cannon goes down, he's just going to pull back. And when the one in the main fades, he has 2 medevacs here he can use to drop and keep harassing while he gets his own third base up. Son is in a lot of trouble right now. Still down in Harvesters versus a Terran.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
He has no forges.
No, Medivac, random rally. Got to be careful there.
Small victory for Son. Now, Barracks being powered up back at home, as he does have that third command center. He's going to want to get Vikings pretty soon, too, so he doesn't want to lose any more medevacs, because those are few and far between right now.
Well, I think Son is simply too afraid to move out of his base for quite some time. He probably will try for a third base before anything else, but here we go again.
See, it's just always going to get something. 4 kills.
Yep.
And he's going to escape.
Oh, he is. No damage whatsoever. Everything sitting in the natural because of that bio presence.
33 probes have died this game.
I don't think he has to make Vikings just for a little while, man. At least he just needs to keep applying pressure like this.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
He's stuck on 2 bases, essentially. Like, if he tries to leave, there's going to be enough bio to jump the Colossi, even just counter drop and, force base trades, get rid of Nexus.
That's a good reveal there. He's going to be able to follow these medevacs pretty easily on the minimap that way. No questions, no mysteries here anymore until it fades. There was a Phoenix made, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not in the right spot to shut down this drop that's on the bottom left.
Well, actually, the Oracle finding some damage here.
Yeah.
Getting rid of a few workers and a mule. All right.
Son is not rolling over and dying here, man. He's fighting tooth and nail.
Still down 20 supply. Still down a base and upgrades.
He just killed his rocks.
He might even just be going for the kill, He might actually just be trying to end this now because he knows he can't really come back from this. And the longer this goes, the worse it's going to be.
Especially when this keeps happening. Well, this is going to be a disaster.
Oh, my God.
3.
Oh, not the best targeting from INnoVation. Gets a scan off. He doesn't actually have enough Vikings to fully DPS down these 3 Colossus. They want about 12 or so to really be comfortable doing it. They're getting 9 his second star put up now.
Yeah, only 9 Marauders. Still pretty Marine heavy. There is a Phoenix, not with this army, but just going to kind of come up here and poke, see if he can fight these Marauders. Or rather, excuse me, the Vikings, not the Marauders. He definitely doesn't want to fight the Marauders. Speaking of which, Force Field's coming down, and here come the boys. This is too much volleys already on those Colossi.
Got to be careful, though. Does not want to be fighting in these force fields.
Exactly. And if the Colossi get zoned out like this, the force fields will eventually fade. He needs another set. Does he have it? He does.
This is actually a horrible sort of position for INnoVation.
Yeah, he just keeps dropping the force fields. Now he's going to eventually get his Colossi. INnoVation does sneak down the right side. He doesn't finish that Colossus off. Actually, good control here by Son. He needs a few more Zealots. He needs some more buffer here. This was like the best possible fight that Son could have hoped for, but it's still just not enough.
He's still down 50 supply. Doesn't actually matter. That's how far behind he is. And just small Marauders left over, just clean up everything.
Starting to feel like Moonglade we're going to have a similar situation to what we had in our previous series, man.
I'm getting that feeling, Wolf. Unfortunately,
just one of those days.
It was one of their best chances to do this, to take this win. Now it's going to be up to Alive versus Dark in Game 2. Oh, man. Well, the next chance I'd have to say, if I was just simply looking at these on paper, Curious versus Sorry. Maybe their chance of getting a win.
Yeah. I mean, I would highly favor Curious going into that matchup for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Alive versus Dark, though. Dark has had some, he started the year off in the end of last year with a big bang, but he definitely has not followed through as much as people expected them to. Everyone was saying, well, this guy is the new Zerg hero. He's the new Soki, is what people were saying about him, but hasn't quite lived up to the name yet.
Yeah, he was looking on fire earlier this year, but then he kind of just went on a series of losses. And everyone kind of thought twice about Dark. He's still one of the best Zergs we have, but definitely struggles sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. INnoVation puts the keyboard away, man. He's like, all right, yep, I'm number 1. Nobody else has 8 wins but me. Very impressive play. Solid Widowmine harass. Constant Widowmine harass, by the way. He lost a lot of Widowmines that game, but he just kept making them and kept using them.
Yeah, well, that's all we see from Terrans these days. They just keep applying that pressure with mine drops, and it's always forcing probes to be pulled. And that in itself is enough damage to warrant the cheapness of a mine.
I really liked how he got the early 2 gases, too, for the map. Really makes sense. Get it out a little bit faster. You have a little more extra gas to work with to keep making those mines, keep making those medevacs. Well, Dark here